Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Can you hear me? How are you all doing today? Good evening. Good evening everyone. I'm glad to be back. How are we all doing? I think I've missed this class in the way. So if you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me. How was our day today? Yeah, so how was our day today? I like to hear about our day. It's first day of the week. Many of us went to work, how many of us chilled at home? Alright, nice one, Thelma. Thank you. Alright, thank you, thank you. So yeah, this is the ninth week. I like people's response. Work was stressful, but when you have to do it, it is well. Welcome home, people. So this is the ninth week. Before I dive in, I'd like to hear from you. Like, how's the class been so far? Week one, week two, week three, week four, week five, week six, week seven, week eight, week nine. Has it been intense? What have you gained? Like, what have been your the most interesting topics you've learned so far? Yes, time flies. Time flies. Tell my thought it was beans, but it's a lot. Don't worry, it's still beans. It's still beans. It's just let's just say it's a lot of beans. But I'm sure once you start putting on some of these things in practice, you will get the hang of it very, very well. Yes, Christiana, thank you for your response. Class has been intense, interesting, but very impactful. Wow, that's good. Yes, there's a lot. But like we've said over and over in the class, you just have to find your niche. You can't do all. Yes, Aisha, you've gained a whole lot actually. So which parts have been our favorite topics? Like, okay, I think Aurora likes calendar management. That's nice. Must be a stickler for time. You don't want time to pass by. Don't worry, Petra. If you have been following, trust me, you're good at it. Petra, trust me, I've been all that's left is practice. All that's left is to put in the work. Uh, Stella said it's very intense and tedious. Maybe okay, Phoebe's favorite has been the soft skill development. That's nice. Cleaner is financial management and knowing your niche. Yeah, I think it sounds like someone that would like money. James Grace is email management. That's nice. Maybe you like writing on this. Okay. Okay. Yes, if it's been an overwhelming time. Talk about your class. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, thank you. So let's do what was our topic on last week again? Thank you very much for the comments. I love it. I love the fact that some of us have been powerful. I've been good, lovely. Thank you very much for asking. How have you been also? How have you been also? I've actually missed you all. I've missed you all. I'm glad to be back once again. Oh, favor, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm sure you can catch up. I mean, we have YouTube videos and the assignments to do. Yeah. So before we go forward, let's do a recap of last week. What did you all learn last week? I believe you were taught financial management. So I'd like to hear those that were following. What were the things that you took from last week's class? Thank you. What were the things you took from last week's class? Thank you. Thank you. If someone never knew we had various niches, it's been enlightening. Yes, it's been really enlightening. And the various niches. Yes, okay. So I'm talking about time tracking and invoicing, time tracking tools, budgeting. Yes, that's nice. That's nice. Time, time management and financial planning. Yes, financial management, tax, bookkeeping, invoicing. That's nice. How important it is for us to pay tax. Yes, very, 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 very important. It's very, very, very important to pay tax. Please, hope all of you will start paying your tax from now. But I believe most times, depending on the arrangement, some companies that you work for should pay it for you. But if you're a freelancer, yes, you have to make sure you're paying taxes yourself. Yes, thank you very much. I like that. I feel like we're all following. So let's go into what we have for today. Yes, some of it are budgeting taxes. So today we're going to talk about business development. For this week, I'll focus on business development. And we'll be looking at creating a professional profile and online presence. So if I continue, let me hear from you. What do you think business development is, and why would you say it is important for a VA? Like, I mean, what is business development, and why are we treating business development as another course or another topic? I'll also get our responses for that. Can you hear me? Yes, for us to be a professional V. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. So I asked what is business development and why do we think it's something important? Yes, America said to enable us set our portfolio. Yeah, I think I like some of the response that um, we are getting. Okay. You have to market ourselves oneself as a VA for visibility. I think it's for visibility for you to advertise yourself and your business. Yeah, these are interesting. These are really, really interesting. So, just before I dive in, let me just explain what business development is. So, business development is a process of identifying growth opportunities, building relationships, and expanding services to enhance the business. So the process of identifying growth opportunities, building relationships, and expanding services. So as a VA, you're identifying growth opportunities for your career as a VA. You are building relationships. You are building relationships with others and expanding your VA services. Yes, to give your business an edge, credibility and visibility. Yes. And why is it important for VAs? I think we've mentioned some of them. It helps you to attract and retain clients, helps you build a strong professional reputation. So yes, yeah, you get to build a very good reputation, and it also allows VAs to adapt services based on market needs. So business development, as I've said already, is a crucial part of growing any virtual business, any virtual assistant business. So it helps you focus on establishing long-term value for your business by identifying new opportunities for growth. One of the key elements of business development is having a solid online presence, which enables you to attract potential clients by showcasing your skills and services. So, like I said, business development is more. So it's more than just acquiring new clients. I want us to understand this thing. It's about creating lasting relationships and adding value to those relationships. And we're going to talk about how we can how to position yourself effectively in the market to attract and retain clients. Yes. And business development, if you have a very good business development strategy, if you are following some of the strategies that we would implement, it can lead to long-term success. So now let's talk about identifying your personal strengths and niche services. So let's do something. I want you to take a moment, few moments to reflect on your. So I want you to take a few moments and reflect on your skills and experience. So ask yourself these three questions. Yes. So I'd like to see your responses in the chat box. So ask yourself, what skills I excel at? So ask yourself, what skills do you excel at? What tasks do you genuinely enjoy doing? And who is my ideal client? You don't necessarily have to put it in the chat box, but if you have an idea already, you can put it in the chat box. I want you to think about these questions because these questions are very, very, very important to understand what you bring to the table before you start marketing yourself. So, what are the services? What are the services I excel in? What tasks do I enjoy doing the most? And who is my ideal client? And how can I meet their needs? Yeah, so before you can market yourself effectively, you have to understand your strengths. You have to know, okay, that this is my niche, and best ways of knowing your niche, um, how to know your niche is first of all you have to know the things that you are good at. Like what are the things that if I wake you up today immediately, yes, Nimi says she enjoyed data entry and calculation, so it means you could probably fall into a niche in as a VA in data entry or data analysis. Um, it could be something you really, really like doing. Like Nimi said, she likes data entry and calculation. It could be something that you are very, very good at. Yes, and Aisha said that she enjoys working with Google Space workspace. So yes, those are the kind of questions you will answer. So who is the ideal client? So once you know the things that you excel at, you know the things that you like doing, then you know the ideal clients that you should target. So you know that okay, you hate. Let's say for instance now, social media is not your strength at all. You totally hate social media. Let's imagine you won't go and start looking for social media virtual assistant opportunities. Why? Because that is not your niche. You've already carved out your niche. And when you carve out a niche, it helps you to target specific clients, only those services. So makes you making your efforts more focused and effective. And I like to when I talk about this, and I like to put it into when you are trying to catch fish in the sea. So there are different strategies you can use. Some people cast you can if you cast like a wide net over a wide area, the likelihood that you might catch something from the sea is low. But imagine if okay, you know that these parts are where the fishes are concentrated in, and you take your nets and you target that area, you know that okay, there is more probability for you to bring out fishes from the sea. So that's just what you're trying to do. So you're finding a niche. So your niche is very important. Finding your niche is very important. I know that sometimes some people want to be like, okay, they can do all. So it's a good idea, like I've said in previous classes, it's a good idea to have an idea of everything. But when it comes to specializing, you have to choose different areas of focus that you want to specialize in. Yes, Sarah says she enjoys customer support. David enjoys tending and responding to complaints, providing solutions, and enjoying service. So that's very good. So Stella also likes customer support, and also likes content creation. Yes, which also likes UI UX. So like this now, you cannot tell me okay from all the things you've mentioned, you cannot tell me which one. The kind of clients you want to be targeting. I can also talk about like, okay, this is how I can meet their needs. So that is where identifying your strengths and your niche services. So you identify your strengths and use it to support your niche. Yes, I like the fact that we're already exploring and thinking about things that we like. So you can try something. You can probably when you're talking in your group chat or within some of the friends you probably made in the class. You can now talk about these things in detail on your own. How you think this would actually help you with your clients, how you believe that okay, these clients are ideal for you, and how identifying your strengths contributes to a unique value that you can give your audience or your clients. So now we're talking about creating a professional profile. So first thing now that we've spoken about in business development, remember what we're trying to do. We're trying to strategize ourselves in a way we can attract and retain clients and also build a strong professional reputation. So the first thing we've spoken about identifying your strengths and choosing a niche. Choosing a niche. So now let's talk about creating a professional profile, which is one of the most critical aspects of establishing your online presence. I mean, this is a virtual assistant role. So the role is first of all online predominantly, and for you to excel in this role, you have to have an online presence. For you to excel in your virtual assistant presence, you have to have an online presence. And one of the first things that you must have a well crafted profile. So when you have a well crafted profile, it helps you to build trust with your clients. So we're going to talk about some of the things that should be in your profile. And first of all, is your professional photo. So your professional photo should be in your profile. So your professional photo significantly impacts how you're perceived online. And research shows that the profiles with professional images receive more engagement. So, and this is very, very interesting. Now, imagine if you wanted to talk to somebody or someone messaged you on WhatsApp. How many of us probably go check the WhatsApp DP before we respond? Because, I mean, we're skeptical that a strange number messaged us. Or for those of us that use LinkedIn, or just imagine you wanted to give somebody a job and it was through social media, and you check one person has a professional photo as his DP, and the other person probably has something informal, something like just X as person's display picture. Who would you be drawn to more? Who would you be drawn to more? It is probably the person with the professional photo, and that is because the professional photo, the professional image receives more engagement because it is how you are perceived. So now you've seen someone with a professional photo, and immediately you are perceiving that person in a different light than someone with a horrible photo or a photo that shouldn't even be used as a display picture. So different tips that we can use to make sure that okay, you're taking your photo. First of all, ensure that there is good lighting, and also ensure that you're in a neutral background, and also wear something that reflects your professionalism. So you can wear a shirt, you can wear a check shirt, you can wear a check shirt. So yeah, I've spoken about this, the importance of a professional photo. So this is the first impression that people will have. So you have to use a professional photo, high quality headshots, and it can make a difference in how you're perceived, like I've mentioned. So you have to make sure the image is clear. You have to make sure you look approachable. Because I mean, if you wanted to give somebody a job, it is someone that you want to be able to approach. So make yourself approachable so that others can reach out to you if you want to give you jobs and professional. And also make sure you're appropriate and use a clean neutral background. So avoid casual or low quality photos because those can harm your credibility. So that's just a tip that you should take into consideration. For beginners like me, what experience? No, I think Judith, at the end of the class, if I've not, or towards the class, if I've talking about profile finished, and yes, I said what you can wear. So for Judith, I'm saying during the class, just pay attention, and I'm sure I'll get to that. And if I don't get to that, feel free to ask the question again. So Perpetua asks, "What did you say we can wear for our photos? Just wear something professional. You can wear a shirt, either a check shirt or a corporate shirt, and make sure that it looks presentable. Wear something that looks presentable. Wear something professional. You can wear something plain, which is very nice because just make sure that whatever you're putting on is plain. I remember we're talking about only the top. I think we're talking about only the top. So these are some examples of photos that are good, some that are not good. So I mean, first of all, you shouldn't be looking away from the camera in your photo. I know some of us like if you are Gen Z, raise up your hand here. If you are Gen Z, you want to look really, really serious for the camera. So we're like look away. So you use that picture as a TP. No, that shouldn't be your TP. They should be able to see your face clearly. So you should be facing the camera, and then the your DP should be closer to your face. So it shouldn't be your face shouldn't be hard to see because it's your face that they are trying to recognize. Your face that people want to see. So it shouldn't be hard to see. So it shouldn't be a picture of you standing full from head to toe. And shouldn't be like from head to waist. It should just be like you take a normal passport photograph. Also, don't use a group photo. I mean, you use a group photo, probably find it hard to identify which one are you. So no, don't use a group photo. And your photo shouldn't be blurry. Shouldn't be blurry because I mean, your photo is blurry and I can't see. That's like I don't know. I don't know about you, but if I'm the one and you blur your photo, I would run away. I would run away. So when I say neutral background, so white or plain picture is best for neutral background. So probably a white or a ash or a gray or most times a plain background. So don't look for a background that is noisy, that has so many colors or it probably make it hard for your face to be shown. So just stick to a neutral background that has few colors, probably a plain color most of the times. Most times a white color is preferably, it could be a ash color. So that should be your background is. And you can use like an open space, but I mean the you should make sure that there's no activity going around in the background. So let me know if okay. No, you cannot use an AI generated photo in Ina. You cannot use an AI generated photo. You use an AI generated photo. Is it the AI that they want to give the job? No, you cannot use an AI generated photo. So next, let's talk about how you can. Okay, no, I can craft a concise bio. So a well-crafted bio can be a powerful tool in attracting clients. Make sure you keep it clear and so make sure you keep it clear and straight to the point. And focus on your relevant achievements and skills. So you can use action verbs, you can use an active voice. So focus on so these are things. First of all, it should be short, it should be impactful. I think we should let's create our bio now. Let's create our bio now. So short, impactful. It should include your key skills and services you offer. You should talk about your experience and any achievements relevant to your business. So this is an example now. I'm a virtual assistant with over 3 years of experience in social media management and as administrative support. So look at it now. I help businesses streamline their processes, improve communication, and grow their online presence. So it highlights the skills, it highlights the services, it highlights the years of experience. So I want us to craft our own. Just make an attempt to craft your own. So you can just share it in the chat box. So just something short. So for someone that asked about as a beginner, So someone asked if they can be virtual assistants in the field of user UI and UX. And yes, you can. So what this niche will be doing is you basically be supporting designers, researchers, and development teams in managing their tasks, organizing design files. So it's something that you can. So you probably be make sure that all the design file management, be organizing design files. Like I mean, they use tools like Figma or Canva or Adobe or the tools that designers use, and you can probably help them in naming their file structure and also. So yes, you can be a VA in design. So for those that have no experience yet, what do you like to say? I was getting to that now. So first things first is that you can highlight the skills that you have. You can highlight the training that you have. And if you volunteered for any personal project before, you can highlight it. Or if you've done any volunteering work or any freelance work you've done before, you can write it. So let me just come up with one. So So I can say something like I'm a detail-oriented and proactive virtual assistant with strong organization skills and a passion for helping businesses streamline their processes. Okay, I'm an aspiring virtual assistant who is ready to provide customer service support for both small and medium enterprises. Yes, that's very, very good to like. The fact that you're doing this training already means that you're a virtual assistant, so you might not need to add aspiring, but adding aspiring to also gives them that feel that okay, yes, they are looking for someone that is eager. So I'm a potential virtual assistant. No, I don't think potential is a good word to use. So I'm a potential virtual assistant. Let me rephrase what you worked on, um, Nimi. So yeah, another thing you can say is I'm a dedicated and organized virtual assistant, skilled in email management, calendar scheduling. So you are no more talking about years of experience because you are young, you're being to so you can be like, okay, I'm a young virtual assistant or I'm a new virtual assistant skilled. So you just talk about the skills. Like we've spoken about our niche, we've mentioned our niche. So just make sure that okay, your niche is mentioned. So you can now see that okay, you are skilled in this, and that. For Nimi now, you can say something like I'm an aspiring virtual assistant with a few months of hands-on experience in Google Workspace. I have developed strong skills in managing emails, organizing digital files. So you can just add the skills that you have developed. And you can also say that I am eager to apply my knowledge to support businesses with their administration. Yes, I think I like what you wrote. I have over 2 years experience giving virtual assistance in data management and project development. I am passionate about helping organizations boost sales and services. Yes, Team Talk, highlight your skills, your niche and strengths, even though you don't have experience. Then you can even mention the training. Yes, I'm a detailed virtual assistant. I like that. I'm a detailed virtual assistant with experience in customer support and administrative support, where to support businesses in creating wonderful customer experience for their clients. Yes, that's very, very lovely, James. So for someone that's undergoing this training and you probably have only this training to go, you can say something like I'm an aspiring virtual assistant currently undergoing a comprehensive training. in administrative support, digital tools, and project management, or a comprehensive training in virtual assistant. And can just put the focus on mastering Google Workspace, Trello, and Microsoft Office. Just make sure you're mentioning some specifics. And I think we're going to get to um, part that part of the class next. Yes, thank you very much. I like to see one or two or three more people just attempt. And something else you can do is you can use AI tools to help you refine your to help you give you ideas on what you write. Don't just use it to tell you what to do. So you can use ChatGPT. Yes, Queen, and undergraduates can work as a virtual assistant. And I really can work as a virtual assistant. Yes. So you can work as a virtual assistant. You just make sure that okay, it coincides with your schedule. Um, it doesn't um, it doesn't stop you from being able to focus on your studies. So, talking about the bio that we've mentioned, highlighting your skills and services. So, the skills and services you offer should be clearly listed in your profile. So, you have to be specific about what you do and what you specialize in because clients want to know exactly how you can help them. Like I said, so the skills and services you offer. So instead of saying I offer administrative support, like you can add that, but also be specific and be like, okay, you specialize in calendar management, email filtering, data entry, and travel arrangements. Because if you tell someone that um you offer administrative support, they might be thinking, okay, what exactly do you mean? Is that then the thing I'm struggling with? But when they say, okay, calendar management, email filtering, travel arrangements, probably is a client that travels a lot. It's like, oh yes, I'm actually looking for someone to help me manage my traveling schedule. So that's something you can do. And I specialize in calendar management. Probably the prospective clients they are looking for, they don't know how to manage their time. They don't know how to manage their calendar. So this is also something that you can help them to do. So if you are specific about these different things, it helps clients know exactly how you can help them. So I believe for those that said how about no experience, well, you can say I believe I've answered your question. I've answered your questions. So I'd like to see more crafted bios in the. So how do you? Yeah, just ask ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, or whichever of the AI tools, either Gemini or Perplexity or whichever other one out there. Just tell them that they should help you and what are the things that you can do. You can give it list of your skills, list of your services, and tell you to help you create your bio. Just use it to refine your bio if you want. Yes, so you can say Ngozi, yes, you can say you're a versatile virtual assistant personnel. You can say I'm a virtual versatile assistant that's specialized or currently undergoing training in various administrative and digital tools. So you can just say that. Yes, so yes, sorry about that. I think there was a bit of technical issue, but I'm back now. Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah. So I think Charles dropped one. I'm a virtual assistant with strong communication and listening skills. My skills help in problem solving and building customer relationships. I like the first sentence. That was perfect. But you can say that you can also instead of saying my skills help again, you can just say that I help I help companies or I help clients in problem solving and building customer relationship. And Abiola, I'm a virtual assistant with 1 year of experience in providing. So instead of with 1 year, you can just put with a year. I'm a virtual assistant with a year of experience in providing administrative support. I assist C-suite executive with various administrative tasks, thereby reducing workload and increasing efficiency. That's very, very beautiful. I'm a virtual assistant, Chisu Tomisin. I'm a virtual assistant with over 3 years of experience yeah, about in aviation customer support and calendar management, ready to help businesses create a profitable customer experience for their clients. Yes, thank you very much. I think I'll read this last two, then I'll move on to the next thing. So, Anastasia, I'm a virtual assistant skilled in email management, meeting scheduling, booking of travels, amongst other administrative tasks, having undergone adequate training. I am eager in showcasing my skills. Wonderful. Feel I'm a detailed and dedicated virtual assistant with over 2 years in 2 years of experience in customer administrative support. I am passionate about helping businesses streamline their operational processes. All right, thank you very much. That was lovely. So let's move on to the next thing. So, what do you want to talk about next? I want to talk about building an online portfolio. So, an online portfolio is a fantastic way to showcase your work. It should include relevant samples or testimonials. It should include relevant samples, testimonials from clients or colleagues, and case studies that highlight your problem solving abilities. So, just think of I don't know if we understand what a portfolio is and why a portfolio is very important. So you have a portfolio, some of the different tasks that you've probably been given, because I know some of us might say, okay, I'm a beginner, I don't have tasks yet. Some of the different tasks that have actually been given in this class, or you don't have things to add to your portfolio. So you can add some of these tasks that you've been given in the class, some of the projects you've worked on in this class to your portfolio. You can even create small projects or offer your services to a few clients in exchange for testimonials. So testimonials also serve as part of your portfolio. If you can get people to say good things about you, you can also add it to your portfolio. Yes. So just let me know if you are following. I want to know that we're following. Let me just type I'm following on here. And if you are lost, type I'm lost. Let's see how many people are lost. Okay, thank you very much. I have people that are following. So some of the examples, yeah, thank you for the. Okay, someone is lost about the portfolio thing. So, you spoke about a portfolio. An online portfolio is a great way to showcase your work to potential clients. So, a portfolio is just, what we will say, a proof that you can actually deliver. Before a client brings you on, the client wants to be sure and you have to be rest assured that, okay, you can actually deliver on this job. And the best way to do that is having a portfolio that would have samples of works that you've done. So you can have testimonials in it. So you have testimonials of people that you have worked for, clients you have worked for in the past. You can have communication samples, or you can list all the product, all the management tools that you've worked on, and case studies of how you've used these tools before. If you've probably done some design work, you add it to your portfolio. Yeah, and then probably towards the end of the class, I'll get portfolio. If I change, I think I have to go to this slide. And if I change it, it might be difficult to get back to this slide. And if you're just starting, you can create more projects or offer your services to a few clients in exchange for testimonials. So you can, like I mentioned earlier, you can do some volunteering work, which will help. No, a portfolio is not resume. So a resume, I'll share a sample of a portfolio later in the class. Phoebe, a portfolio is not the same as resume. So resume highlights different places that you've worked in before, or different companies that you've worked in during the course of your career, while a portfolio shows your achievements or what you've done in those places that you've worked in. So your resume could write that you worked for the Incubator of Africa, and then in your portfolio you could probably you worked as a virtual assistant handling designs and social media content. Then your portfolio you put the designs and social media content there. Yes, you can change your portfolio anytime, surely. So in fact, you should be constantly changing your portfolio because when you do new works, you become better. You realize that okay, you need to actually put some of these new things that you've done, new things that you've worked on in your portfolio. So make sure that you are constantly changing your portfolio. Yes, you can put your resume say your portfolio, but you have to make sure that it is structured very well. Yes. So let's move on. So next is your contact information. So you have to have your clear and accessible contact information, and this is very crucial. Someone asks what platform can you, so you can use any platform. You can use anything to do your portfolio. You can use you can just use a Google Docs, you can use a Google Drive, depending on what you are trying to showcase. So you're probably trying to showcase a list of designs. You can put most of them in Google Drive. You can put some of them in a PDF format. You can even build a website for them using free website tools, and we'll get to that. You can use Behance, you can use Dribble, and you can use some of these freelance platforms, which is also something that we'll get to. So about your contact information, I can mention. So there are different templates, and I'll probably share some templates with us after we're done with, or when we come back from break. So the contact. So first of all, make sure that so now let's assume that your clients have come. They've seen your very, very, very nice profile picture. Is giving that professional look vibes that okay, I must hire this person. Your bio is on point, 100% perfect, accurate. It has enticed the customer or the client. The client goes through your portfolio, and the client is also hooked that yes, wow, this is also wonderful. Now the client needs to reach out to you to be able to now talk to you that okay, how can you help me or talk to you and close the deal. And the mistake some people tend to make is that they make it hard for clients to get in touch with them. Now they're looking for your email address or your phone number or where they can message you and they can't find it, which is a problem. So you have to make sure that this is easy for people to reach out to you, that it's very easy for people to reach out to you. So you include your email address. It's very, very important to include your email address because most clients these days will prefer to send you email because it's more professional, and we've done different topics on email management and the email management tools. So you can include your phone number. I can also include possible links to your social media profiles, especially LinkedIn. How many of us here are on LinkedIn? I would like to know how many of us here are on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, signify. Then, if you're not on LinkedIn, let me know how many of us here are not on LinkedIn. And if you're not on LinkedIn, you should definitely go and be on LinkedIn. Yes, Eniola is on LinkedIn. Query is on LinkedIn. Ngozi is on LinkedIn. Miriam is on LinkedIn. So yeah, I think so for a virtual assistant, you get the angle. We just keep doing it small, small. So yes, for virtual assistant, it's very, very important to you on these social media platforms, especially LinkedIn. Can also be on Instagram because when it comes to social media management VAs, they also reach out to people on Instagram. I think Twitter, some people have been known to get client jobs through Twitter also. So if you have a website, you can also make sure that there's a way they can contact you on your website. So on your LinkedIn especially, make sure that you put your email address somewhere there on LinkedIn. Yes, I think I'm liking this class. This class is very, very hot. So all of you are on LinkedIn. That's very interesting. Don't worry. $100 job is coming our way. $1,000 job is coming all your way. Yeah, just so it's just for me and the other person who asked that they don't know how to work. So just think of it as just another social media platform. John Victory, you probably have to get someone to assist you with that. No, you don't have to include address. I said email address. I didn't say physical address. So don't include your physical address. It's risky to be putting your physical address just anyway. But include your email address. Your email address. Yes, I like Esther's script. She said email. So we've spoken about contact information. So now we are moving to building an online presence. So let's discuss how to establish your online presence effectively. So creating a website is very, very crucial. Platforms like WordPress or Wix can help you build professional looking sites without needing coding skills. There's also Google Sites which you can try. So you can try Google Sites, you can try WordPress, you can try Wix, and help you build a professional looking site, and you don't need to code. You just have to ensure that your website has the essential pages like home, about, services, portfolio, and contact. And this way, clients can easily navigate and find what they need. And additionally, social media platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram are excellent for networking and showcasing your work. So think about how you can engage with potential clients through these channels also. So in today's digital age, Esther said she doesn't know why people are saying email. I mentioned that $100, $1,000 job would be coming on to all of you. Okay, that's why you're saying email. Um, so Abiola, as a virtual assistant, we're taught to be discreet and community. So yes, now you have to be. Abiola, to answer your question, is it okay to, we were taught to be discreet and confidential. So your question is it okay to add password cover client to our portfolio? Yes, it's okay. You have to be discreet about it, however. So now some clients might not want their proof, what you have done for them out there. It is possible that you meet clients like that. I will probably make you sign an NDA. And one thing is that you can actually deal with this without mentioning the name of the client or the name of the company, or you might, or maybe sometimes I probably can't measure it at all. If you can't measure it at all, it's fine. Look for other things to add to your portfolio. But if there's no NDA signed and things you can mention, okay, you did this. You can mention, you can put in pictures without putting the name of the company or the name of the clients there. So that can also be done. Is it a must to sign up on Upwork or Fiverr? No, it's not a must. So, like I said, so just going into it, so having an online presence is key to reaching clients globally. So it's not just enough to have a profile, you also need to engage with your audience online. So some of the options including you can use platforms like WordPress or Wix, like I've mentioned, to create a website. You can engage on social media and you can join freelancing platforms. So all these are just different options that you can use. You can use your website, you can use your social media, utilizing your LinkedIn or Instagram or even Twitter very well. Um, and you can also join freelancing platforms like Upwork and Fiverr. So it's not a must to join Upwork and Fiverr, but joining these uh, platforms, Abiola Biba, joining these platforms would give you an edge in getting freelance contracts. So we're going for a break. So before we go on a break, I want us to screenshot the screen. I want us to get this. Yeah, so we'll be going on a break very soon. So this is activity that I want us to can take. We can start working on it now. We can work on it later. But yeah, just take this particular activity, screenshot it now so that you can have it. So you're not to submit it. It's just for you to do it within yourselves. So if you don't put name, so even if you put name of organization, there's a possibility that some people might not believe, and when they decide to have a conversation with you, they will now ask for proof, and then you can now let them know that okay, an NDA was signed. So the fact that you're putting name of organization doesn't mean that they will not believe. They will probably, if they like what they saw, they would ask you. It's just like you put something in your resume. Um, you put something on your resume and in the interview is to confirm that what you wrote on your resume or on your CV is actually true. So that's the answer to your question, Nina. So the fact that you put it doesn't mean that they will, even if you wrote the name, they will still want to confirm from you. Yes. So this is an exercise. I want you guys to work on this exercise during the week among yourselves. You can even do it in our break, but we'll be going on our break very soon. Now we're going on our break now. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you're back, let me know if you're back. If you're back, let me know you're back. In case you're already asleep, let me know that you're asleep. Alright, okay, this is back. This welcome back. I start Jamie, welcome back. Okay, back me, treasure fish, I welcome back, welcome back. So is there anywhere we are select to have Q&A session? So before I continue, do you have any questions? So do you have any questions? I shall assist with the bio, which begins with aspiring virtual assistant. I think you can scroll up, or anybody in the chat can help her and write one. I mean, we've said a number of them already. So, yeah, you're an aspiring virtual assistant who specializes or who has a passion for helping businesses resolve complaints. My skills include customer support and success or customer relationships. So you can just play around those things. So first of all, you notice that okay, your skill. I'm an aspiring virtual assistant who is skilled in or can you can even add that you're currently undergoing a comprehensive virtual assistant training. I mean, this training has been comprehensive, has it not? It has not been comprehensive, let us know. How to me it has been very comprehensive. Becky, I think I'll show some samples. Let me see if I can show my own. Okay, I'm going to share. So let me see. All right. Um, All right. So if you cannot see my screen now, this will share with us a few portfolios. Some of them are probably going to be mine, but some of them are also samples. Um, so now this is a portfolio, and this one is basically based on growth. And there's a template you can use for this, which is called STAR. So situation, task, action, and results. So yeah, what I did is I'll just zoom a little closer just so you can see. So what I did is the situation. What was the issue on ground when you met them? So for a lot of us that wrote problem solving um, a good number of times in our portfolio. So this is something that can be done in that regard. You write it the situation that you was on ground, the problem, and what you were tasked to doing, and then what you did to resolve that problem. So situation, task, action, and result. So this is a start template. I think tomorrow we'll probably explore the different templates we can use, but this is an example. This is another one: situation, task, action, results. So all through just the different problems that you solved as a VA. Then like I mentioned, you can list your tools and expertise, also your and in some places some people have list their testimonials also. So help communicating. So this is just an example of a portfolio. I want to share another one. So this is a Google Drive whereby I have put different write-ups. So if you wanted to put a portfolio for your writing works, you can just put them in Google Docs. We've spoken about Google Docs. You can use Google Drives. There are different ways you can actually do your portfolio. These are just examples. Using Google Drive is by far the easiest. But yes, you can use Google Drive and Google Docs to put your portfolios. Then you can also um, so let me know if you have questions. I want to show us another one. So you can have your design portfolio now. So this is someone's design portfolio. Um, this is someone's design portfolio. So you put all your designs in one Google Drive. So that's just an example. If you were working on video, probably you're editing with CapCut. This is another way you can put your portfolio. Put your videos in a Google Drive. So I hope that was helpful. I'm not sure what you don't understand, but what I've explained, what I've simply said is that the simplest way to create a portfolio is put it on Google Drive. So if you were creating designs, put it on a Google Drive. If you were creating videos, put it on a Google Drive. If you were creating write-ups, you can put them on the Google Drive just to start with. Yes, I'm an aspiring virtual assistant. I'm currently undergoing intensive training intensive training in class of data entry. I have developed communication skills and vast at choosing good doc and sheets here. That's good, but it still needs a bit of structure. So let me know questions that we may have. I'd like to hear your questions. Yes. So let's do some exercise. Okay, we've written we've written our I believe we've written our summary, our bios. If you have not written your bio, you still have a chance to write your bio. I'm not sharing the link to a particular folder to the entire. Okay. Yes, so you have to share the link to the particular folder, the portfolio, not to the entire Google Drive. You can't share the link to the entire Google. You can share the link to folders. So you go to your Google Drive, you create a folder, and you put everything that you want to put inside that folder, inside the folder. Then you share the link of the folder. So that's just how you do it. You can put it on social media profiles. So some people use Instagram. So some people have like a dedicated Instagram account where they put all their designs or all their videos or everything that they worked on it and send it to clients as portfolio. But it's usually best common practice. It's easier to use Google Drive. You can use WordPress. You can put them on WordPress. You can put them on Wix or on websites. So you can use different. So not only Google Drive, it can be on anywhere. But just make sure that your samples are there. That is just what the portfolio means. So if you are here to write like your bio, I would like to hear you write your bio. And you can also write like an elevator pitch. So just imagine you're pitching yourself to me now. I want me to hire you. So how would you pitch yourself now, knowing the things that you know today? Um, knowing things, knowing your was knowing how to pitch yourself, knowing the things that you should write, the key skills, the key services you have, the niche that you should focus on and hit down hard, and the kind of clients you're trying to target. So, how would you pitch yourself? Let me just see your answers in comment box. I would also like to talk about a cover letter. So, there are times you might be trying to get a client, and a cover letter would be the cover letter is one way you could go. The cover letter is one way you could go. So the cover letter introduces you to the potential clients and also provides an opportunity to showcase your skills and experience. So when you're writing cover letters, always make sure you personalize it and you address the client specific needs. So you probably research the client, probably know the issues that the clients are having. So you research specific needs. Then you make sure you keep a professional and friendly tone. So you are friendly while still being professional when you are competing with a prospective client. And it should be most times it's best to be. It doesn't have to be something long, just something brief, short. Talk about what you can do for the client's company. Highlight your strengths and relevant skills. Include any recent training or projects you've completed. And it's always good to track your online presence. We've spoken about being on social media channels, being on LinkedIn and Instagram and the likes. So it's always a good idea to track your online presence so you can make sure that you are consistently keeping up, regularly updating your profiles. If you have any new skills, you add them. If you have any new certificates, you add it. If you have any accomplishments or new testimonials, you add it. You ensure that there's consistency across platforms. And this is very, very, very key when I say we ensure consistency. Now, if you're in the professional space, it is always good if the same DP that is on your WhatsApp. I don't know if anybody here has probably messaged me. You would notice, or I've seen on different social media. Almost all my social media platforms is the same display picture that is there. WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. It's the same. Even my YouTube profile is the same picture, and it is very, very essential you keep that consistency. So make sure you keep that consistency across your social media platforms. In your bio to be consistent. Um, so you can tailor some of the messaging because platforms are different. But whatever what you are saying, is still consistent. So you are saying you are a growth marketer, you're a virtual assistant, you keep it consistent across your media platform. So that helps you build a very, very, very good brand. So let's also do another exercise. Let's do testimonials. I would like us to pick someone from the chat box. So you can pick Miriam, you can pick Nbeke, you can pick Nimi and just write a testimonial for Nimi. So just write a sample testimonial for them in the chat box. So I'd like to see how we can write testimonials. So that way when we are talking to other prospects and we want them and we want them to write a testimonial for us, we can actually guide them on how we want the testimonial to be. So to answer your question, Esther James, yes, you can actually put it because it is very clear, it is very concise, and it's showing that okay, your status and your aspirations. You can even go ahead further and be like, I am an aspiring virtual assistant currently undergoing training. I am training to become a virtual assistant. I'm a virtual assistant in training, eager to learn and grow in this field. So yes, it's actually very, very good. You can actually put it. That's your question, Esther James. Yes, Beckett, to answer your question, yes, you can either share the link or post the work on social media pages, yes, but just make sure that everything is somewhere. So when the clients ask for a portfolio, you have something to share, and it should be something presentable and something that shouldn't stress the clients or the prospects. So I want to be seeing our testimonials. So I want to start seeing testimonials. Let's write testimonials for our colleagues here and here. So just create a mock testimonial. So you can be like, you can write testimonial for me. Amos has been an incredible asset to my business. His attention to detail and responsiveness has made my life so much easier. Highly recommend their services. Okay, I like this. The enterprise sorted. I have known Nimi for some time now, and I can say she's a very diligent lady. She takes her work seriously, and I recommend her for any job given to her. That's wonderful. Thank you, Enterprise. Yes, yes. I want the class to be very interactive, so let's create testimonials for each other. Adiola, I'm an aspiring virtual assistant currently undergoing intensive training in data entry. I'm skilled in Google Doc and Sheets, Canva, and Clockify. I'm passionate at creating support to clients. Yes, that's very, very, very beautiful, Adiola. Nice work there. Bimbola, working with Esther has been a great relief. She has made my job easier. I recommend her for any project management role. Oh, wow, that's nice, Bimbola. So Esther, you're getting good recommendations. The is getting good testimonials. So these are ways you can actually do testimonials. So I want us to try and do something during the course of this week. Just reach out to anybody randomly and ask the person to do work for you. And ask the person to give you a task to do something simple. Then get the person to, after completing the task, get the person to do a testimonial for you. So the person can do a testimonial for you on LinkedIn or just have it on WhatsApp and just keep it for safekeeping or you send a Google form for them to drop the testimonial. But just something simple, a simple testimonial, just know that you have it. And then that's something you can add to your testimonial depending on the task. You can figure out a way to add to your to your portfolio. So if you do a task, you are not sure how to include it in your portfolio, you can next class you can ask me tell me the specific task you did and I can guide you on how you can actually include that in your portfolio, structure that in your portfolio. Yes, Esther is grateful. All right. No one else is giving recommendation. Okay, Nina, Oni is a detail-oriented and passionate VA. She always put her client first and ensures they are always satisfied. That's wonderful, beautiful. Selma Ajao person was introduced by a client and she does her work with great diligence and speed. Yes, that's nice. I mean, Becky, I recommend Ume for the job because she's competent and delivers job on time. That's great. Miriam has shown dedication and consistency in helping me create presentations for my meetings. I recommend her for any administrative role. Wonderful. Taiwo, Esther James has been a valuable asset to the organization. She has really leveraged her skills to help in organization grow. I recommend her any task given to her. And Oluwapo, Miss Wonderful, thank you very much. I like this. Hello, I'm a virtual assistant. I just stumbled on this. Okay. Welcome, Anoluapo. Adira, Taiwo has been a detailed and dedicated virtual assistant. I recommend her for any relevant position. That's beautiful. Ifeoma Oreoluwa's attention to details is very impeccable. She is highly skilled in time management. She comes highly recommended for any virtual assistant job. That's good. Thank you very much. Miriam, I have 2 years working experience with Adiola and her diligence and attentiveness to detail is top notch. I highly recommend that for the project. That's good. You guys are wonderful. Okay, let me just release two more. Nimi, I have worked with Oni Grace. She delivers her services in a new, unique way. She is proactive and manages up tasks. And manage your tasks. Okay, I recommend her for an administrative job. Amigola has been a wonderful and great administrative assistant. She knows her onions. That's wonderful, beautiful. Thank you very much. So, do you have any other questions? Let me hear your questions. Do you have any questions? And not just from this session. If you have questions from the class from week 1 to week 9, or the way anything we've spoken about, or the other see our questions briefly. I can really recommend Princess Ayemi from the I've known her for quite a while now. She takes. All right. Yes, thank you very much. So this week our class is going to be very, 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 very interactive. We are nearing the end of the session, so it's not too much gra. Don't worry. So I want it to have because I believe that by now we already understand most of the things that we should understand. What will be teaching taking you for this week and next week I just tend to help improve yourself, improve your VA business or your VA career. All right. Okay. Let's see. I have worked with Phoebe. She's highly recommended. That's very good. This is interesting. So I believe we all understand what we've done so far. All right. I think we are coming to the end of the class. So remember, this is also an activity that I said you should do. So Document reasoning has been exceptional for a year. I would like to recommend that for the position advertised. Alright. So the class is going to end soon. Thank you very much. Very much. If you have any question, quickly ask now. And don't forget this is your activity you can do. You can use tonight to do it or tomorrow before the next class. I'd like to hear feedback from you. Yeah, I've been an IT officer for years and I want to transfer to the VA. Please can you guide me on what aspect I need to major in? You can major in the VA for the IT space. So uh, yeah, you can screenshot the person recommendation. You can have the person give the recommendation to you on um, on LinkedIn. You can have the person, this for Badger's you can have the person give you the recommendation on your Google form. Let that person, you just keep the, or you can even have the person give you recommendation on Upwork or Fiverr. I believe those freelance platforms have a way of safekeeping your recommendations. So, so for the person that is coming from IT, and okay, for being an IT officer for years, I'm not really sure, but yes, you can actually be an administrative a VA in different places. So if you're an IT, you can be a VA in the digital literacy space, working with digital tools or project management tools, or you can specialize in technical support. VAs, there's VAs for technical support, assisting with technical issues. I happen to know a few working for like probably Facebook, Microsoft technical support in Nigeria. So there are some those ones are not really VAs, they are actually technical support staffs, but you can also be a VA to technical engineers, technical support staffs. So yes, that's how you can actually be. Those are examples. There can be even anything. That's first of all, it has to be something that you have strength in, or it could be something that you really, really, really like. So just those are the questions. I think I asked that question beginning of the class. So just to recap, let me just recap some of these things that we've done. So this is it here. What are the services I excel in? Just ask yourself, which tasks do I enjoy doing the most? And then who is my ideal client and how can I meet their needs? So once you answer the first and second questions, you'll be able to answer the third question, which is actually where you are now niching in and the kind of clients that you are looking for. So today we've spoken about business development. We've spoken about business development. We've spoken about identifying your strengths and niche services. We've spoken about creating a professional profile. Creating a professional profile. The key elements that should be in the professional profile, we already know how our photo should look. We already know how our bios should be. We already know to make sure to highlight our skills and services. And we've spoken about building an online portfolio. We've spoken about making sure that your clients or prospects can contact you. Making sure you have that online presence. Those are the things that we've spoken about today. So this is the exercise you have to do. Is on the slide now. Can you see the exercise? Let me know if you can see the exercise now. Let, so my screen has since my screen has not been changing since. So my screen has not been changing. So when I was doing the whole recap, I'm not sure. Let me share my screen and oh, there's a problem. Okay. Okay, so I think it will be resolved now. Let my screen go back on stage. Um, Apologies for that. So I was actually going through the slides and I was doing the recap, but don't worry. So this is it now. This is the exercise for those of us that want it. Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Good night, everyone. All right. I want to believe we can all see the activity now. So when you're done, you can sign off. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope you gained a lot. I hope it was impactful, as someone has said. I hope it was not too intense, as some of what I said. So have a lovely night rest. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you all tomorrow. Same time, same venue. Bye.